Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So there you are, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle released wide for my beloved PlayStation 5 4,350 minutes ago, which coincidentally is the same length of time it took me to complete Dragon Quest VII back in the day.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, absolutely not.
Then why did you play it for 78 hours?
You know, I've been asking myself that very same question, Bertram.
And?
Well, I'm insane.
That you are.
But we are not here to talk about my ever-increasing gaming addiction, dear viewer. No, we are here to discuss Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. And just like that beautiful bearded bastard Barry Burton, you're probably wondering...
What is this? What is it? What is this?
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is an action-adventure game that takes place in the Indiana Jones movie franchise. Specifically, it takes place in between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. The story sees our intrepid archaeologist going against an evil Nazi bastard who wants to harness the power of Noah's Ark or some such nonsense. The story is nothing but an excuse to swing, platform, explore, stealth, and kick ass across several exotic locations, including Egypt, the Vatican City, China, and another location that eludes me right now. Oh, Thailand, that's it. The place renowned for ladyboys and... ladyboys.
Yes, you're all about the ladyboys.
Shut up, Bertram. You're not wrong, though. Anyway, let's review this movie sequel in video game form the only way I know how. Badly. And let's start with what I liked about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Oh, speaking of things I like it when you subscribe to the channel, so do that for me, dear viewer. Doing so will allow me to live out my lifelong fantasy of having 1,180 subscribers. The first thing I simply must commend Indiana Jones for is its visuals. This game is gorgeous, especially on PlayStation 5. You'll swear that Harrison Ford has come back from the dead.
But he isn't dead.
Ah, well, the game still looks amazing. Way better than it did on the bloody Sexbox.
Xbox.
Sexbox.
Xbox.
Sexbox.
Xbox.
Xbox.
No, it's Sexbox.
Ha ha! Got you, Bertram.
Oh, damn.
The character models, the cutscenes, the locations, they're all more amazing looking than a gorilla in a fez.
What?
And to go with the amazing visuals, we have amazing voice acting, courtesy of my favorite voice actor, Mr. Troy Baker. He sounds exactly like 1980s Harrison Ford. May he rest in peace.
Again, he isn't dead.
Oh yes, that's right. Well, Mr. Baker is an amazing Indiana Jones. I must also give special shout-outs to Alessandra Mastronardi as this game's love interest, and Marios Gavrilis as this game's fantastic villain, Voss. Tony Todd is also here in what would sadly be his final video game credits. Rest in peace.
Again, he's not bloody dead.
No, Bertram. He is actually dead, and he will be sorely missed. Rest in peace, Mr. Todd. You made me excrete in my underpants more times than I would care to admit. Anyway, this game's story is also fantastic. It fits into the Indiana Jones canon perfectly, and is miles better than the last two movies we've had. It's the perfect mix of action, adventure, exploring tombs, navigating a ship hanging precariously off a cliff, going in disguise as a priest in the Vatican, taking pictures of nuns with no clothes on. Taking pictures of clues that point the way to an ancient crypt, engaging in hand-to-hand combat with fascists and Nazis, swinging using your trusty whip, climbing structures larger than Godzilla's dingling. The gameplay, like everything else in this game, is absolutely superb. I've been very nice about this game, haven't I?
Yes, you said dingling.
Well, time to talk about what I didn't like so much. There was the... Yes. This game has only two teeny tiny flaws for me. In fact, they're so small I wouldn't mention them if I were not doing a review for this game. The first one is, this game is played in a first-person perspective. And for me, I don't know, I personally have preferred to play in third person, a la Uncharted. And my other little niggle is, this game is more focused on melee combat. You know, getting into fist fights with your enemies. The few boss fights that are in the game are all fist fights of some description. You can pick up weapons and sneak up behind enemies and knock them out and all that good stuff. But you can't really run and gun your way through this game like something like, I don't know, Uncharted again. But those two very tiny niggles aside, this very much made me feel the same way I do playing an Uncharted game. You know, that same giddy, childlike excitement, playing an amazing, good old-fashioned action-adventure game. It was already one of the best games on the Sexbox.
Xbox.
Whatever. And now it's one of the best games on the PlayStation 5. Therefore, I declare that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is an absolute bloody masterpiece. And that means it's the best Indiana Jones video game since, well, ever. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on the PlayStation 5. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down.
I'll be giving you a thumbs down.
Shut up, Bertram. But until we meet again, dear viewer, remember the single most important thing I always tell you, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.